Now, if you have a Dyson stick vacuum cleaner like this is a Dyson Animal V6. The reason I like Dyson products is that they're built to last. Each part on a Dyson vacuum cleaner, and I think on any Dyson product, is replaceable. So if I've literally just ordered a new cap for the end of the brush bar. You can buy this as an individual item. That's for a different one it's gone missing. You can get these filters separately, but what I'm going to show you today is how to change the battery in one of these. After a while, it might start cutting out like this, and eventually stop completely. Sometimes it can be because the brush bar is all clogged up, but usually it'll be because the battery has reached the end of its life. So you can charge it up again and it'll work for a little while, and it'll start doing that, and it gets very annoying. Now, the last time I did this, there's a local shop that will do vacuum cleaner repairs. I took it along and I said, I think the battery's gone, can you replace it? He said, yes, of course I can, yes, it'll be £45 for that. And I thought, oh, that sounds fair enough. Didn't think anything of it, because the last time I replaced a battery in an item, you had to undo about 50 different screws and unsolder and resolder, and it was a bit of a nightmare, I'll be honest, because the battery was an integral part of it. Not with the Dyson. With the Dyson, the battery is a user serviceable part. So what I've done is I ordered one on Amazon, and this one arrived today. So hopefully today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to change the battery yourself. And this kit not only comes with the replacement battery, it comes with 2 replacement filters, these things from the top, 2 replacement filters, the battery unit itself, which is there, and the 2 little screws you're going to need in the bag, and even a screwdriver of the right size. So let's get cracking. So the first thing you're going to do is take off the tube and the brush bar. The next thing is to take off, actually let me empty this into the bin first, or it's going to go everywhere. Take that off, and now we can access. In fact, let me come around there and I'll show you properly how to do it. I'm going to take the screwdriver out of the bag, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. So you have your little charge port at the bottom, and then the first screw is halfway up the handle. So you put the Phillips screwdriver in, turn it, and out comes the screw. Spin it round, and then underneath, right there, is the second screw. Do that at an angle so you can see. And it literally is as easy as that, because that then just comes out. And as you can see, it's identical to the other one. Now, when I realized just how easy it was, and I've always gone to YouTube to find how to do things. And when I realized how easy it was, and how lazy I was, and how expensive it was to spend £45 on something that I could have spent about half the price on and done it myself, I felt a little bit gutted. Anyway, replacement goes on like that. We'll get the new screws out of the little bag. So I think this is going to be the shorter ones. You get short ones and long ones in the bag. I think this is going to be the shorter one of the two in the front. And we just put it in there and screw it in like that. And the longer one goes in the back. And hey presto, that's it done. So just for the sake of, because they've included them, I'm going to put a new filter in as well. Just like that. That one goes in the bin. So the battery that came out of it is a 2100 milliamp hour battery. 2100. The one that's gone in is a 6500. That's over 3 times the capacity of the original Dyson battery. So I can report back in the fullness of time, but in theory, you're going to get 3 times the runtime out of the new replacement battery as you got out of the original. Time will tell. But when I got this, I'm going to say this would have been about £300 retail. I got this on eBay from Dyson as a factory reconditioned unit. Now, this is a great tip, not just for Dyson, but for just about any consumer product you can think of. When somebody buys a product, takes it home, uses it for a week, and for whatever reason returns it, they can no longer sell that item as a brand new item. It goes back to the factory, they strip it down, they refurbish it, they clean it, they change the filters, and they put it back in a box. And they sell it with a full 12-month warranty as a factory reconditioned unit. It is as good as one that's been bought brand new retail in a box from the shop, but it's usually about 1/3 cheaper than the retail price, which for one of these is going to mean anything between £100 and £200 cheaper than if you bought it in the shop. And it is the same unit. It is exactly the same unit. But if you want to buy something at retail like this, but you want it cheaper, then go on eBay and search factory reconditioned and whatever it is. You will be amazed at the savings you can make. And I have done this time and time and time again. Every single coffee maker, Hoover, Dyson, whatever. Search on factory reconditioned, whatever it is, and you will be amazed at the savings. Anyway, so that's that. Up and running again. How long I get out of a fully charged battery, I don't know yet. I will report back in the comments in due course. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please follow along for my essential guide for the modern man. Hit the subscribe button and you'll get more of the same kind of content. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. I'll see you very soon.